We are 99X. This is the Morning X. It's Barnes and Leslie on the original 99X. You can get us anywhere. Old school radio right here at 100.5 inside the Freeloader app and almost every other possible music app. Just search 99X. You'll get stuff like this. Celebrity Sleaze with Leslie Fram.
You're seeing a lot of Matt and Ben lately because of the rip, but Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, I mean, they go back to high school, right? Well, this was a great story on the New Heights podcast. Matt talking about a little story about their relationship.
What's the dumbest thing as lifelong friends you've convinced Ben to do in your friendship?
So good.
Oh my God, that's a great question. God, our whole life is a stupid. We were like 14 and 16 years old, and we were going to New York auditioning, taking the bus and going down there. Literally, the journey would take us 7 hours to get there. We'd walk in, and we called it getting okay, thanks, because you'd do an audition, you do the best you could, and the person would just go, okay, thanks. And 5 minutes, you're out the door, and you're back on the bus going like, I don't think that went too well. You know, like, so our whole life has been, I mean, the odds of it working out were so long against, and working out for both of us, like, I mean, God, we've done so much stupid in our lives, but the whole idea was kind of dumb to begin with, I think.
And, Ben, he loves Matt Damon, but he says he might not be the best roommate.
I love him. He's my best friend. He's been great to me my whole life. He's a brilliant guy. I would not suggest living. Right. Because he has an ability. I think that's why he's such a great actor. Because he can just focus. You know what I mean? One of the things he blocks out is the idea that when you finish with something, it has to be washed or thrown away. Right. So finally, me and my brother, after cleaning up after the guy for years, we were like, you know what? We're going to go on a sit-down strike. We're just going to wait and see how long he will go. Right. Before he actually gets up and goes, God, I'm covered in garbage. Right. And we went weeks. 2 weeks without touching the apartment. Came home one day, me and him, Matt's there in his shorts, his t-shirt, just surrounded by like concentric circles of garbage. Pizza boxes. I looked down at this sushi thing that was like a week and a half old, and there's maggots. No! Yes.
Oh boy.
And we were like, we submit. You are too good. We cannot beat you. Wow. He just was like, hey, what's going on, fellas?
For a buddy movie, which this, starts on Netflix Friday, The Rip, there couldn't have been smarter promotion than to get these two dudes talking about each other. It's brilliant. Yeah,
because they've known each other for so long, and they're very likable when they're talking about each other.
Yes.
So, yeah, I get it. I think it's brilliant. It's still hard for me to believe that, they have that podcast category now on the Golden Globes, Barnes, and Joe Rogan wasn't even nominated.
Stupid.
And then Amy Poehler won, and I was kind of surprised because, I like her podcast, but I would have thought, I don't know, maybe the one with Sean Hayes and Jason Bateman. I thought that was going to win.
But what's weird is this is such BS. Amy Poehler's has more technical problems than Little Timmy's podcast, and she gets stuff wrong all the time. It's just amazing to me that they force a category and then just give it to some big, Hollywood person when there's plenty of better podcasts out there.
And I like Amy Poehler, but remember she asked Gwyneth Paltrow the other day about being in Cold Mountain. I'm like, wait a minute. But on Joe Rogan, this was a great interview. Billy Bob Thornton talking about what a doctor told him about stress and how he deals with it.
And this holistic doctor said, stress is one of the worst things in the world for you. If smoking a few cigarettes a day that don't have chemicals in them, and you're drinking light beer, which, like I said in Landman, has less alcohol than orange juice, you have a few of those a day and have a few smokes. And if that alleviates your stress, especially me being high anxiety, he says probably healthier for you to just keep doing that.
How many people are seeking out Billy Bob Thornton's doctor now? Sign me up.
A couple of cigs, and some alcohol.
You'll be fine.
Okay. You'll be okay. Also on Joe Rogan, Barnes, you and I were obsessed with The Beast in Me with Claire Danes. Guess who's a fan? Bradley Cooper.
You watched The Beast in Me on Netflix?
I
Claire
did.
Danes?
Oh, dude.
Holy dude.
Gary Russell's husband, Matthew Rhys, dude.
The bad guy.
Yeah. He's
How good is that guy?
So I did a movie with him years ago called Burnt about a chef. and we had never met. And there's a scene where my character, he was trying to get sober, and he went off the wagon, and he goes into this guy, their old nemesis, his restaurant after hours. It was like a pretty dark scene that we never met, me and this guy, this actor, right, before we shot. And I come in, and then I don't know what was. I was pretty locked in. And so there's one scene which wasn't really scripted. And I took those sous vide bags and I put it over my head to try to, because he's trying to kill himself. Which, by the way, I was like, oh, this could work. If I don't get help, those things are strong and tight. And then we had this experience, Joe, where then he was ripping it off me, trying for me not to kill myself. And I don't know him that well, but that's the thing about like making art together. Like we had that. It'll never. Every time I see him, I've seen him maybe 6 times at like certain things or something. I always feel like we're bonded forever, just based on this one experience that we had.
A lot of updates for you on renewals. The Lowdown, Season 2 on FX. Do you know about this, about Ethan Hawke?
No.
The first season centered on his investigation of a gubernatorial candidate, but he is a self-proclaimed truth-storian. Yeah, I'd never heard of that before.
I don't know this one.
Yeah, this is The Lowdown with Ethan Hawke. Season 2 already renewed on FX. He's a self-proclaimed truth-storian, bookstore owner, and citizen journalist. He tries to expose corruption and dirty dealing in his hometown of Tulsa. And I thought, wow, here's another show centered on Tulsa. Kind of a big deal, right?
A truth-storian. I've never heard of that show.
Oh, yeah. Ethan Hawke's been all over the place talking
8 episodes. Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I've seen him making the rounds, but I didn't know there was already a season of it.
It's too much to watch. Real Time with Bill Maher, also renewed for 2 more seasons on HBO. That's going to take it through 2028. Also, Netflix Black Mirror, renewed for Season 8. Which, by the way, did you realize it had that many seasons?
Yeah, I love that. I love watching Black Mirror. Always so, it just takes your mind wild places.
Big time, Season 8. So there you go. And Barnes, I didn't know if you knew this or not, but I just thought I would let you know that reality star Spencer Pratt is running for LA mayor.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of was controversial during the fires in LA, losing his house in the Palisades like a year ago. He said LA is going to be camera ready again. He went public with his plan last week. He is now running for mayor. Do you think people will take him seriously on this?
No. LA is a circus and they're not ready for that clown. There's just no.
He says, I'm done waiting for someone to take real action. That's why I'm running for mayor. Let me be clear. This isn't a campaign. This is a mission.
I know he went through a tragedy, and I feel horribly that they lost their home.
Of course, we all do.
On the flip side of that, way before that, he just wants attention so badly. No, I mean, how could he even think that people would vote him in as mayor?
I mean, I saw this, and honestly, I couldn't believe it.
No,
I was like, is this a joke?
Yeah.
But apparently it's not a joke.
It's not a joke, but it's a joke.
It's not a joke, but it's a joke.
A joke.
I don't know if you're ready for this drama, but it stars Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. It's called Drama, film that follows an engaged couple, Emma Harwood and Charlie Thompson, whose wedding week is disrupted by unexpected events.
So let me get this straight. It's a drama, and it's called The Drama?
It's called The Drama.
Okay.
Am I sensing some nerves? A little camera shy? Let's do a little warm-up so we're feeling revved up and comfortable for your wedding day. Yeah? All right, Charlie, move a little closer to your bride-to-be. There we go. What's your favorite thing about Emma?
She's beautiful, funny.
Good. Emma.
I love that he's caring, understanding, and open-minded.
Good. Okay, so hold on to those thoughts. Don't forget to smile. Okay. Just smile naturally. Yeah, Charlie, just a completely natural smile. Just like how you would smile in life.
What the was that?
Just some drama.
We found love that we're gonna have forever. Okay, I think that we'll get there on the day.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Well, that drama called The Drama with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson is coming to theaters April 3rd. That's your Celebrity Sleaze.
The CJ Pearson Show.
I'm CJ Pearson, and I'm the host of The CJ Pearson Show. Every single week, we'll take on the biggest cultural, political, and moral battles in America head on. No spin, no filters, and, well, no apologies. We'll break down the biggest stories shaping our culture from a Gen Z perspective that refuses to be managed, muted, or manipulated. Bold truth, real conviction, zero permission. This isn't punditry, it's a generational takeover. This is The CJ Pearson Show.
The CJ Pearson Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.